Hello guys, welcome to the second chapter in this linguistic series. Now today we are going to talk about morphology and syntax. They are the words and sentences. Language expresses thoughts in words and sentences. Whatever we have, whatever we want to express through language, we use in terms of words and sentences. So morphology is the structure of words, the study of forms, how words are composed of smaller, meaningful units in language of the world. Basically, morphology is concerned about the structure of words, how words are formed. Syntax is the study of how languages expresses relationship between words. Study of sentences. How how words are used in languages. See? So what is suppose we have a scholar from Mars visiting Earth and he wants to know about human language. What does the human language consist of? Our first answer can be human language consists of words which make up sentences. So the first thing we have concern about is words. For example, the sun is shining. So what do you think are the criteria for words? The first criteria could be spaces. Criteria could be spaces. All words are separated by spaces. A word is in between spaces. However, it works for written languages only because most languages are spoken. Passion fruit, ice cream, they don't have spaces, but are they a single word or two words? Think about it. Meaning, a word is one meaningful concept. A word can also be described as one meaningful concept. Pronunciation. A word is one form that cannot be interrupted. Reciprocity. The way in which we pronounce words and sentences together. Space within words possible. So now let's talk about morphemes. They are the part of words, the smallest meaningful unit of a language. A word consists of morphemes. Let's take this example of this word uncovering. Uncovering has two affixes, one at the front and one at the back, and a base word. So the base word is the cover, un is the prefix as it comes forward, and ing is the suffix as it comes in the end. So the type of language is based on morphology. You can research about it a little bit more, but there are isolation. Word is one morpheme. There's one-to-one relation between word and meaning. Example Chinese. Then there is agglutinative. Lots of morpheme. Example Turkish. And there are fusional affixes. Change is internal to the base. Example Urdu, Nepali, English. A polysynthetic combines bases and affixes endlessly. So what is this word? Every word is a combination of every other one of these four languages. So a language can be composed of these four types of languages. So for example, English consists of fusional, which is the cover change in the words like sing, sang, sung. It is the word change like affixes changes to the internal base. Agglutinative, uncovering, it has prefixes, lots of morphemes. So you see that summary, four types of language according to morphology. Now we come to syntax and study of the form of sentences. Syntax and word order. A sentence consists mainly of subject, verb, and object. Level force. For example, if we take a sentence, John eats rice. Subject John. John is the subject in the sentence, and a subject defines what the subject is, what the sentence is about. It is the performer of the action. If subject changes, verb can change. Subject changes, verb can change. Rise. It is the object. It is the other nominal thing. Describes some kind of entity in the real world, not the object. Eats. Changes when subject changes. It is the verb. Verb in a sentence is changes always when the subject changes. Describes the action. You can also look up more example if you would like to go deeper into it. So 6 possible ways for sentences. Sorry, I made a mistake in the word sentence, but let's continue. SVO is subject, verb, order, English, and subject, order, verb, Turkish, Korean, Nepali, Urdu. These cover the 90% of all the languages, and other combinations are also possible, but they are used rarely. So VSO, verb, subject, order used in Irish, VOS, Malagasy, Madagascar, OSV Savante, adjective and noun. Let's talk briefly about adjective and noun. Used for subject, John or nice man describes entity in the real world. Noun describes entities in the real world. 2 possible orders, an and a. An adjective defines the quality of the noun. Prepositions describes relations in the house with Mary. Word order in Polish. Prepositions on the table. Word order in Finnish. Postpositions reserved. So that is what all we talked about. We talked about words. We talked about sentences. And hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Thank you very much.